So I'm going to put this on my second channel because I'm going to be cursing up a storm because whenever there's stupidity involved, Jay's going to curse, like a lot. What happened is this. There's this woman who's being hashtagged as Permit Patty. Permit Patty is a woman who's about 5 billion pounds who had nothing better to do than harass an 8-year-old black girl who was selling bottled water to support her trip or her endeavor to try to get to Disneyland. And this became a thing about 2 days ago. There's an Instagram clip. It's viral. It's on YouTube now. You can just YouTube, Permit Patty. Apparently, Permit Patty, and they should call her Permit Fatty, because like I said, she's about 5,000 pounds. She's like one of them nosy fat bitches. She probably was looking for cupcakes. She probably thought she smelled one outside somewhere. It's like, fuck, there are none. And then all of a sudden, she saw this little girl selling bottled water. She's like, is that a milkshake? The little girl's like, no, it's bottled water. Bitch, you have a permit? So anyway, the mom got her ass, though. This woman went up to this girl who was selling bottled water and said, do you have a permit? Do you have a permit? The girl's like, I'm 8. Why are you bothering me? I'm fat and have nothing else to do with my life. I'm hungry, okay? I'm on this new diet. It's shit. It sucks, so I have to, pick on children now. Are you happy? By the way, you're looking good. Come here. Mama's going to eat you. Come here. Get in my mouth. Get in my mouth. So she started harassing this poor girl who's like, she's like, you need a permit to sell bottled water. You need a permit to sell bottled water. And then, when the mom came out with the camera phone, she turned into a pussy. Oh, she was all brave with that little 8-year-old girl. But mom came out with the camera phone and said, no. What you bothering my 8-year-old daughter for selling water? You bothering my 8-year-old daughter for selling water? Go watch the video. Her fat ass hid like she was going to take a piss behind this, section of stairwell. And the mom followed her around. They're like, oh, you can't hide now. You're on camera, boo. She's popping a squat, and let me give the mom congrats, first of all, for getting this fat ass to do a lunge the first time in her life. That did burn some calories. You probably saved a little bit of cardiac failure from happening to her, at least on that day. So she stands up right away and goes, yeah, I'm bothering her because she doesn't have a permit. I'm calling the police. The bitch called the police. She called the police on an 8-year-old girl selling bottled water. Now, you would have thought that you would have been humiliated enough by being a big fat pig and by being an asshole big fat pig and bothering some little kid that she would have just been like, I fucked up. That was wrong of me. I was having a bad day. Somebody had taken the last piece of cake in the office and I was depending on that last piece of cake because I like cake. Look at me. And so you would have thought that would have been the end of it. She went on the news this morning defending her actions, and her fat face was trying everything it could to squeeze out fake tears. She's like, I just want people to know I was working. It was a really hot day. And what's air conditioning? I'd never heard of it. Anyway, we had to have the windows open for some reason. Okay, I was going to sneak out with my fat ass and go run after an ice cream truck, but that's nobody's business. And the people in the office make fun of me anyway. But I was sitting there, this little girl selling water. She's being loud. And I just went out there really nicely to tell her that she should have a permit to sell water. And she's like, I'm surprised she didn't just start pulling her pubic hairs off camera to make herself cry. She was doing, that's the worst acting job I've ever seen. I could have done better. Well, she was a black girl, and that's why I did it. I'm white, and you can't trust those people. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't my story. I'm sorry. She needed a permit to sell water. Is that something? Oh, my God, she didn't have a permit. She's 8. What the fuck does she need a permit for? To sell water. What the fuck? Who are you? You don't own the building, you bitch. Go fucking, listen. Does Haagen-Dazs not have enough flavors for you? Did Baskin-Robbins run out of their 31 flavors? I'm sure they didn't. Go there, stuff your fat mouth, you would have felt better. You should have left this little girl alone. And I've known people like this growing up. I always hated people like this. And I can say one thing about me as an adult, I'm not that kind of a dick to a kid. Where I'm going to be like, hey, little son of a bitch, you stepped on my lawn. That probably killed my grass, so I'm going to go talk to your mother. There are more important things in this life to worry about. Like, I don't know, diabetes and your fucking cardio health, which you are clearly not doing anything about. You're clearly not. You're too busy chasing the 8-year-old girls around and putting a phone in their face because you're angry. Listen, if I were the mom handled it with grace, dignity, putting her on the cell phone, great. As soon as she popped that squat, go watch the video. As soon as the mom's got the video camera, the phone up on her, she's like, ah! She ducks real fast and shit like that. I would have kicked her right in the vagina, right while she's squatting. I would have been, bitch, you're not getting up. I would have kicked her right in her pussy, because I would have seen her fall on her fucking back and yell, wee, wee, wee. Like a pig gets knocked over, that wee, 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 because they can't get up right away. That shit was funny. I just listen. And then she's talking about she's gotten all these death threats, which I am not for. You shouldn't threaten this woman's life. Trust me. Fucking calories are already threatening her life, okay? Cholesterol is threatening her life. You don't need to. Nobody should be... You're just as bad as she is if you're threatening this woman over this bullshit. But, I mean, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with white women calling the police every 5 seconds now? Is it white women call the police here? I was one white woman calling the police because a kid was sleeping somewhere at, a barbecue or some shit like that? No, black people were having a barbecue, so she called the police on them. One white woman called the police on a sleeping college student because she thought it was weird because, there's a guy sleeping here. Oh, really? Where? At the college? I mean, he might be tired or something. Oh, ma'am, we don't see what the emergency is. He's black. He's what, ma'am? He's black. Okay, let me rephrase. He is not white. Repeat, he is not Caucasian. I think he's going to go for somebody's purse. I have a feeling. All year long, they've been doing this shit. White women have been doing this shit for a while, though, if you think about it. Remember that one girl ripped on Jennifer, or whatever the fuck her name was? The one who made an ass of herself in Michael's and every other store, and apparently just likes to make an ass of herself wherever she goes in Chicago. They just like to sit there. White women are going insane. Like, there's something happening, not all white women, but with, like, yuppie white women. If they're 25 to 40, they are losing their fucking mind for something. I think it's some Stephen King thing happening. I think there's something in the airwaves, the government's doing some weird test, just making them lose their shit. Because I've never seen this many white women losing their shit at once, calling the police on everybody. Call the police, and call the police. I hope somebody sort of stuck that phone up her fat ass. Let her try to find it. But yeah, so people had asked me what I thought about it. That's what I think about Permit Fatty, or Permit Patty, or... Oh, God, fucking people like this just... Oh, they so annoy me. Why do you have that much time on your hands? If you want to make a difference in this planet, first of all, you were at your job, right? Work, bitch. Work. Sit there and work. Pretend you work. And work isn't sneaking those bonbons out of the cupboard and not doing anything, bitch. Work. Fucking, you must be if I was your boss, I would have fired you. I'd be like, whoa, back this one up, bitch. You had time to go out there bother an 8-year-old girl for not having a permit for selling bottled water because she wants to go to Disneyland. Well, let me go kick that little cunt right away then. Shit, fuck her for wanting to go to Disneyland. Her being 8 and everything like that. Matter of fact, let's just go fucking beat her with belts. Anybody else got belts we can borrow to beat this little bitch selling water without a permit? The fuck are you? That tells me you're not doing your job. There's a spreadsheet that needs to be done. Okay, no, sorry, I fucked up. Not spreading butter on your muffin. Okay, not spreading, extra jam on something that you're going to shove in your fat face. Spread like a work thing. There's work that needs to be done that you were clearly not doing. I hope she's the boss or wherever it is, because if she's an employee, she should be fucking fired just for being able to go harass an 8-year-old girl. You got that much time on your hands. People and, fucking Apple, people in, executive jobs don't have time to run outside and yell at 8-year-olds for selling bottled water without a permit because they're too busy doing shit. So yeah, that's what I think of her fat ass.